Good morning, students. Welcome to Bindu Dadwal chemistry lessons. Today we will be doing law of mass action, rate law, rate constant and order of reaction. So first is law of mass action. At any given temperature, the rate of chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of molar concentrations of the reacting species raised to the power the numerical coefficients, also called stoichiometric coefficients. While we were doing the factors determining the rate of reaction, we had studied that rate is proportional to the concentration. So let us see this concentration versus time graph. You can see that for reactants the graph is in a decreasing manner. Graph is going downwards, and for products the graph is going upwards. So concentration of products increases with time, whereas concentration of reactant decreases with time. Now, when this concentration decreases, we also see that the rate of reaction also decreases. Initially, the reaction is fast, but as we move on during the reaction, the rate decreases. So this shows that concentration and rate have proportionality relation, and this relation, according to law of mass action, if the reaction is A moles of A plus B moles of B plus C moles of C gives products, then according to law of mass action, reaction rate is K is proportional to A, concentration of A raised to power A, concentration of B raised to power B, and concentration of C raised to power C. So to remove the sign of proportionality, we get reaction rate is equal to K rate constant into A raised concentration of A raised to power A into concentration of B raised to power B into concentration of C raised to power C, and K is the constant of proportionality. It is called rate constant. Or in case the concentration of each reactant is 1 mole per liter, then the equation becomes reaction rate is equal to K into 1 into 1 into 1, because 1 raised to power any number is 1 only. So rate is equal to K. So we get the definition: rate constant at a given temperature is the rate of reaction when the molar concentration of each reactant is unity. Now, difference between rate of reaction and reaction rate constant. Rate of reaction is the speed with which reactants are converted into products and is measured as the rate of decrease in concentration of reactants with time or rate of increase in concentration of products with time. Whereas reaction rate is the constant of proportionality in the rate law expression and is defined as the rate of reaction when the concentration of reactants is unity. The rate depends upon the initial concentration of reactants, whereas the rate constant is independent of the initial concentration of reactants. The rate of reaction unit are always mole per liter per time. The units of rate constant, as we will see later, depend upon the order of reaction. Characteristics of rate constant. Rate constant is a measure of rate of reaction. Larger rate constant means faster reaction. Different reactions have different values of rate constant, and at a fixed temperature the value of rate constant is constant and is characteristic of the reaction. From the value of K you can find out which reaction is occurring. However, the value of rate constant changes with temperature, and for a particular reaction the value of rate constant is independent of the concentration, hence the differences. Then we said, according to law of mass action, the rate is proportional to the concentration of reactants raised to power the stoichiometric coefficients. But if you consider this reaction 2NO2 plus F2 gives 2NO2F, According to law of mass action, the rate will be K into concentration of NO2 raised to power 2 into concentration of F2. But when we measure experimentally the rate of reaction, we find that rate is proportional to concentration of NO2 raised to power 1 into concentration of F2. This expression is called rate law or rate equation. Similarly, in this reaction, 2N2O5 gives 4NO2 plus O2. Actually determined values have shown that rate is proportional to concentration of N2O5, not N2O5 square. Therefore, the rate law is rate is proportional to concentration of N2O5, or rate is equal to K into N2O5. So this expression is called rate law or rate equation for this reaction. So for any general reaction, if A moles of A plus B moles of B plus C moles of C combine to form products, then rate is equal to rate constant into concentration of A raised to power P and into concentration of B raised to power Q into concentration of C raised to power R. So P, Q, R are determined experimentally. Rate law may be defined as the mathematical expression which denotes the rate of reaction in terms of molar concentration of reactant, with each term raised to power which may or may not be the same as the stoichiometric coefficients of reactant species in a balanced chemical equation. A moles of A plus B moles of B gives C moles of C plus D moles of D. According to law of mass action, rate is equal to K into A raised to power A into B raised to power B, reactant concentration. But rate law expression which is determined experimentally, rate is equal to K into A raised to power X into concentration of B raised to power Y. Rate law cannot be predicted by merely looking in the balanced chemical equation. For example, hydrogen plus bromine gives 2 HBr, and the rate law expression as determined experimentally is very complex. Here the rate is equal to Ka into concentration of H2 into concentration of Br2 raised to power half upon 1 plus Kb into concentration of HBr upon concentration of Br2. So this is very complex equation. So K and Kb depend upon the temperature of reaction, but in the absence of HBr, the rate equation simplifies a bit. Rate is equal to Ka into concentration of H2 into concentration of Br2 raised to power half. The sum of powers to which the concentration terms are raised in rate law equation to express the observed rate of reaction. The rate law expression में जो powers है उनको sum करके जो आपके पास आंसर आता है, that is the order of reaction. A moles of A plus B moles of B plus C moles of C will form products. So rate law will be rate is equal to minus dx upon dt is equal to K into A raised to power P into B raised to power Q into C raised to power R, and order of reaction will be P plus Q plus R. Experimentally determined stoichiometric coefficients, उनका हम sum करते हैं ताकि हमारे पास order of reaction आए. एग्जाम्पल्स करते हैं. अगर ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन सम अगर आपका 1 आ रहा है तो ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन होगा फर्स्ट ऑर्डर. सो ये रिएक्शन N2O5 गिव्स 2NO2 प्लस हाफ O2. दिस इज अ फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रिएक्शन. इसके लिए रेट इज इक्वल टू K इंटू कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ N2O5. देन NH4NO2 फॉर्म्स N2 plus 2H2O. ये भी H2O2 in the presence of iodide ions forms water plus half oxygen. Rate is proportional to concentration of H2O2. Then SO2 gives SO2 plus Cl2. Rate is equal to K into SO2 Cl2. Order is 1. Second order reaction, 2NO2 gives 2NO plus O2. Experimentally determined rate equation is rate is equal to K into NO2 raised to power 2. So order of reaction will be 2. H2 plus I2 gives 2HI. Rate is equal to K into H2 into I2. 1 plus 1. order of reaction will be 2. NO plus O3, ozone, gives NO2 plus O2. Then examples of third order reaction, 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. Rate is equal to K into concentration of NO raised to power 2 into concentration of O2. So 2 plus 1, 3 order of. We have fractional order reactions also. For the reaction acetaldehyde CH3CHO gives methane plus carbon monoxide. Rate is equal to K into CH3CHO raised to power 3 by 2. So order is 3 by 2 or 1.5. Zero order reaction. 2 ammonia on a platinum catalyst surface at a temperature of 1130 Kelvin gives nitrogen plus 3 hydrogen. The reaction rate is equal to minus dx upon dt is equal to K into concentration of ammonia raised to power 0. So order rate becomes equal to rate constant. Order of reaction is 0. It does not depend upon the concentration of reactants. This happens because once the platinum surface is completely covered by ammonia, whatever the concentration of ammonia may be, it will not decide the rate of reaction. So order of reaction is 0. Next is units of reaction rate constant. So first let us do the units of rate. Rate is equal to concentration upon time. So units will be mole per liter upon second, that is mole, liter inverse, second inverse. Now units of rate constant. For zero order reaction we know rate expression is rate is equal to K into concentration of A raised to power 0. A raised to power 0 means 1. So rate is equal to K. So units of rate constant will be units of rate, that is mole, liter inverse, second inverse. For first order reaction, rate is equal to K into A raised to power 1. So units of rates are mole, liter inverse, second inverse. Units of concentration is mole, liter inverse. So K you can find out by dividing units of concentration with dividing units of rate with units of concentration. So you get mole, liter inverse, second inverse upon mole per liter. So mole per liter gets cancelled and units of rate constant for first order reaction are second inverse. In second order reaction, rate is equal to K into A raised to power 2. So units will be mole, liter inverse, second inverse upon mole raised to power 2, liter raised to power minus 2. On solving we get mole inverse, liter, second inverse, or liter, mole inverse, second inverse. In third order reaction, rate is equal to K into A raised to power 3. So units of rate upon units of concentration raised to power 3, we get mole, liter inverse, second inverse upon mole cube, liter raised to power minus 3. Solving we get liter square, mole raised to power minus 2, second raised to power minus 1. Then for gaseous reactions, we have zero order reaction, because in gas concentration is expressed in terms of pressure. So for zero order reaction, atmosphere second inverse, first order reaction second inverse, second order reaction atmosphere inverse second inverse, third order reaction atmosphere raised to power minus 2, second raised to power minus 1. In general, the rate constant is equal to mole, liter inverse raised to power 1 minus n, and second inverse. So this is